Guys, why is Trump pardoning cop bashers? I've heard this from the media. Well, anyway, I have my thoughts. I guess I'll just go first on this matter. So to explain for the audience, all right, to start with J6, there was 1,500 pardons for convicted people involved in J6. Now, why in the world would Trump pardon these people? Well, to be honest, the statement that was released by the White House regarding this matter wasn't very thorough, and I guess it's pretty difficult to comment on all 1,500 of these cases, and it's even hard enough to comment on the 14 sentence commutations, which I'm not even familiar with. So I think what's to put in a little neat basket, the best we can say for now is whatever they did, worse being assault of a cop, perhaps the 4 years that they served was enough. And, I think the other logic is there is clear motivations of political motives behind these investigations. So do you guys like this? Is this a fair pardon thing, or is it sus?
I love it. I would have lost all respect for President Trump if he hadn't pardoned J6ers, and I'm glad he did it on day one. When it comes to pardons, President Trump is conservative when he gives his pardons. Biden had about 8,000 pardons in his administration. President Trump had, 200 and something?
During his first term, you mean?
During his first term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and Biden was pardoning people. He pardoned a guy who had child pornography, who literally got in trouble for having child pornography. These are the people that President Biden was pardoning. So the Democrats don't really have a lot of ground when it comes to criticizing pardons. Now, President Trump pardoned J6ers because the J6ers went to the Capitol, which is the people's house, in order to protest the election, which they thought was rigged, and the government wasn't responding. The government wasn't contesting the election or even asking questions. They were actually banning people from asking questions. They were taking people off of social media sites for asking questions about the 2020 election. And these people didn't have their voices heard, so they decided to go down to the Capitol and make their voices heard. The people who let them in were federal agents. They didn't break in. They were let in by federal agents. And in some of those videos, it looks like the cops were treating them pretty nicely inside the Capitol. Like they weren't doing anything wrong. And then they got hit with all of these phony charges, domestic terrorists, some were put in jail for up to 20 years is what they were trying to get out of them.